Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. When we last left off, we killed a helpless paladin. We pretty much just marched up in his base and stuck arrows in him until he died. And then the Burning Legion and the Scourge came and just, ruined everyone's day. And the Night Elves were like, screw this, and they scampered off into the forest. Well, Chapter 2, Daughters of the Moon, basically is the escape from Chapter 1. So 3 hours later, somewhere in the foothills of Mount Hyjal, we're being chased.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimald, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimald, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us.
Sucks to be them. Oh ho ho!
Fools! Let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her.
Shadow
the
Mill
have long feared has
for the
finally
win.
come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost.
Harder than it sounds. Now, for being such an early mission in the game, in this campaign, this is actually kind of a difficult thing. So I'm going to actually use this because I'm going to be picking up a bunch of items here.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimald wants them found.
There's nothing up here, so don't even go that way. What you want to do, though, is you do want to go this way. Try not to get seen.
I must avoid being seen.
Thank you. By the Doom Guards. If they do see you, just immediately Shadow Mill. But, being seen by them is woo. They have the cripple ability, which is it makes you go really slow. And it slows you down. You do have sort of a time limit here. It's not necessarily a strict fast time limit, but it's still possible to finish the map even after it hits daylight, but you will not be able to shadow meld anymore, and that's bad. So you want to try and avoid being crippled if at all possible. But other than the fact that it wastes a little time, it's really not that big a deal. I think there's a furbolg in here. Alright, drop that, pick that up, and run away while they're fighting. Now, using your scout here is actually not a bad idea. Put him there. Especially when you're looking for some hidden items. There's a few choice things in here. But the scout is also very useful for, looking ahead and saying, oh, there's a Doom Guard there, and, yeah. Druid pouch, intelligence by 1. So, I'm going to drop that and pick that up. Haha. Bastard. Go away.
Our allies' town needs help.
Quickly, cross the bridge.
Alunadore, priestess. We are yours to command.
Yay! Alright. So that's good. I'll hold off on that. You want to try and keep as many archers as you can alive. Because of the fact that...
Clearly the humans have no love for the undead. But I dare not trust them.
Just run around very quickly.
Those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me.
Yes, it might. Which is why I'm doing that. And I'm going to run up here and grab this.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And then very quickly, run down here. I got to get my archers over there.
Alunadore, priestess. Be wary. The Doom Guards command shades that can see us, even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them.
No, don't, you stupid. Shoot. That didn't go over so well. I lost most of my archers, but oh well. It happens. There's really nothing I can do about it. I'll get a couple more units. Alright, now, these are huntresses. They're the quote-unquote melee unit of the Night Elves. The basic melee unit. Although they are kind of like a... they're situated more in the build order, whereas the ranged unit of the other races would be. However, they do have a short range, 225. It's not melee range, so they are technically... They're technically... Kill them! Alright. They're technically ranged units, therefore they benefit from true shot armor, which is what I was trying to say. There's a good item. Let's see what's in here. Unfortunately, there's no backpack upgrade, which is annoying. We're going to drop that ring of protection there. I want that for a hero we're going to get later. That is... These two are really good for Tyrande herself. Oh, they must be able to still see her because of the shade. I'm going to run off over here. And turn invisible. Alright, now we're going to look ahead a bit. I don't want that ring of protection.
Your shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
They will if I wait for you to go around and kill the shade. Very quickly.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
Regroup in the clearing ahead. Let's see what that entails. I don't want that. Nothing there. However, we can.
Thandu doth Belore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande.
Woohoo! Replacements! Awesome. They will come in handy. Store my HPs. And continue on. We have a tower down there. This is where things start to get sticky. There's another fountain over here, although I don't think there's... Our goal is to get here, to this base right here. But to get to this base, we have to go through this base, which is, needless to say, kind of hard. So we're going to get one more Owl Scout. I'm going to look down here to make sure there's nothing down here, of course. And there is. There's a Mana Stone and a Manual of Health. I don't necessarily really want the Mana Stone, but that Manual of Health will come in handy. Awesome, and I got a level up. And I'm going to get True Shot Aura level 2, and then I'm going to work on Searing Arrows until I get Starfall. Basically, my plan for Tyrande is next level Searing Arrows, next level True Shot Aura, next level Starfall, then Searing Arrows, and then just, finish up Scout. Thankfully, I now have a big enough group here that I can really start to well, that coupled then with the fact that is there a shade in here? Shit. I bet you there's a shade. There must be a shade or something nearby. Oh, shoot. I wouldn't have lost that unit if I had still had an owl out, but... Oh, well.
Inventory is full.
Mana Stone. Wait for this cripple to wear off. Oh, interesting. I did not know that you could not benefit from the effects of auras while you were stealthed. Interesting. Huntresses have an ability called Sentinel. It's a one-time thing per Huntress, but you can attach an owl to a tree and you will gain permanent sight.
I must reach the river before the dawn breaks. I cannot remain hidden during the day.
Yes, and they wait literally until, like, the last second to tell you this. But that's okay, because we're almost to the river. And I think if you come up here, you get some... yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and take this slow. There's really not much you can do here except pray to God that you have enough troops to get through. Have Tyrande and her troops focus on the stuff on the ground. Have the, well, the siege focus on the buildings. You could also do this.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And make a bum rush. I usually do that when I'm about halfway through the base.
Tyrande, praise Elune you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the druids.
You also may notice that now Chandris is actually has a different model than she did in the first mission. Before, she looked just like a regular archer. Now she looks like Sylvanas. Albeit a very night elf Sylvanas, but still she looks like Sylvanas now. Anyway, next time we're going to do chapter 3. So I'll see you then.